Good evening. Welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver Blind. So, probably going to be by myself for tonight, but that's fine. It's not like I've done that a million times before. Okay, million might be exaggerating. In any case, let's see, I can do some fancy, screen swapping. Because I always forget to do this. Mostly because you're using the top screen a lot in this game. But here is my party currently. Apollo is, 6 levels above most everyone else. So definitely need to train up some of the other members of the team. But we should get a good opportunity to do that, however, because we're about to head into another Team Rocket hideout. We just dealt with one, but apparently one is not good enough. So I guess their main base is here in Goldenrod City, in the game corner. Alright, well I think I'm good on items. So, we'll just head on in. I imagine... Wait. Is this the... Or am I in the wrong place? There was definitely a Team Rocket member standing outside. Alright, 1 second. You don't belong here, get lost. Or maybe I have to go past it? I'm not actually sure. I didn't see anything inside the game corner that looked overtly suspicious. Yeah, the only other thing over here is the tunnel. I'm pretty sure my intel led me here. Maybe we should try talking to. No, it just seems normal. Alright, well, I can get a Dratini for 2,100 coins. I only need to, get 100 times the number of coins that I currently have. Technical machine. Oh, flamethrower, ice beam. Those would be nice to have, but also 10,000 coins. If you thought Dratini was a lot at 2,100, then geez. Alright, I guess I'll check the Pokegear. Again, just to see if there's any information here that I overlooked. We're proud to announce that we're back. Giovanni, can you hear this? Where could the boss be, I wonder? You heard this announcement. Nope, they did not say anything about their location. Alright, Mom, do you have intel on Team Rocket? That would be great. No, not at all. Oh, I should have expected as much. I mean, I wasn't really expecting her to say anything about Team Rocket. It was just a joke. Alright, so my next brilliant strategy then is to just wander around until I stumble across something. Okay, I'll try down in the tunnel, I suppose. Oh, all the people working at the tunnel left. No one wants Team Rocket to give them a hard time. Maybe they're here. Let's find out. Okay, well, everyone's certainly gone. Oh, okay. I think I found the place where I'm supposed to go. Maybe. There's another Team Rocket guy here. Are you a newcomer too? We had to recruit new members for the Radio Tower mission. Oh, Radio Tower mission. Oh, I guess I'm getting recruited into Team Rocket. You shouldn't try to scare people walking around looking like that. Okay, so that probably means that I shouldn't go above ground. So wait, are we like actually legitimately infiltrating their operation? I kind of like this getup. It looks kind of cool. Let's see if this is still... No, it's still blocked off. Okay, so he said the radio tower. I have a lead. I wonder... I'm kind of half tempted to talk to people and see how they react. Okay, so radio tower was right over here. You know what? I should probably talk to the people outside. I want to see what they have to say to me. Are you new? You have no idea. Yeah, my position. Right. Hello. Wait, as I instructed. Oh, hey, look, there's a PC in here. That's cool. All right, yeah, so I'm probably a little bit more powerful than your average grunt. See, I was saying the same thing. Oh. Dang it, Silver. Wait, am I gonna double battle Silver with the... Oh no, our cover's been blown. No, oh, wait a minute. How did he do that? I can't tell. I like, obviously our hat changed. Did he change our... No, he changed our entire outfit. Oh, and I guess we're fighting the rocket member instead of Silver. He was so gracious as to let us... Hello, Gullius. So, I got a little lost, but I found my way. Although, you know what? I'm an idiot. I just realized that they're sending out a radio broadcast that's covering up all the other frequencies. Where might they be? Radio tower. I don't know. Maybe there. I am impressed that I did not manage to put 2 and 2 together. Alright, Eradicate down. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Oh, I don't need to switch. I'm gonna be lost without you. Oh no, Sucker Punch. Wait, Sucker Punch? Is that dark? Oh, actually, although, you know what? This is the thing that I always forget. Ghost type moves can hit fighting type Pokemon. I'll have to figure it out for myself. How terrible. You're too powerful. You could spoil our plan. I have to inform you. Thanks, Silver. Yeah. Now you realize what you've done. A typical idea of the meek. Well, you know what? It's that, or, you know, I could have not fought my way through a bunch of rocket grunts. Oh, okay, so you blow my cover. Then you call me weak. And then you say, you go deal with it. Ah, Silver. And then he doesn't even fight me. Ugh. You know what? I think Silver might be more of a jerk than, like, Blue/Gary. Being perfectly honest. Wow, they want to take over the radio tower. Hey, honey, pull out your radio, and you'll find out why. We're Team Rocket. We like to cause trouble. He's basically just a jerk. what? I probably could just deal with these. Let's see. Yeah, I one-shot it. Surface strong. Alright, I'll switch for this. Although, it's probably going to be like the same level. I probably could have just stayed in. Oh, you have 5 Pokemon. And look, it's the same level. Well, if that's the case, then maybe I'll switch back just to kind of even out the experience better. Are you just gonna have 5 Rattata? Like, get some team variety, man. Okay, there's a bit of variety there. I don't remember the 7th wonder? Talking like wonders of the world? All the way up to 27, it was the same as it was before. I haven't gotten a level on it yet. Yeah, it got a lot of... Okay, I'm not psychic yet, we're okay. Yeah, it got a lot of levels from the previous Rocket Hideout. I've had the experience share on it since I got it. Okay, yeah, we'll finish out the squad of Rattata. This one did not sucker punch me. Although, I can't evolve it until I get a Water Stone, which is kind of a problem. How boring. It was far too easy to take over this place. I imagine they probably didn't have armed guards. It's a radio tower. Oh. Okay. Arbok. Alright, well, you know, Merlin, you can deal with this. Okay, it lowered my special defense. That's fine. Ooh, there we go. Decent special attack. Ooh. I mean, I have a stronger move already. Honestly, 65 may lower speed has oops. Still undecided. Basically, I'd be forgetting Swift maybe, but I mean, they're of similar power. I'd get Stab on Bubble Beam. But like, never missing is kind of nice to have. I already have a stronger water move. The one downside to Surf is that I can't really use it in double battles. So I suppose Bubble Beam would be better than Swift in terms of damage. Alright, I'll get rid of Swift. Just gonna bank on like my accuracy not getting lowered constantly. And before every single Pokemon coming up has Smoke Screen or other moves that lower your accuracy. Hi, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. That's fantastic. I'm really ecstatic to hear it. You know, I should probably just let these go to voicemail. Oh wait, this doesn't have voicemail. Oh, you're a spinner. I'm gonna fight you anyways. Zubat. Yo, you're level 26. You could have been a Golbat by now. What are you doing? See, I don't think my special attack stat is like that amazing, but I guess Surf is just that strong. You may start giving me stuff. Yeah, can I get the call from... What was the fisherman that gives you water stones? I wish I had something better than Thundershock. But clearly what I need to do is just grind at the game corner to get Thunderbolt, the TM. Or I could also check to see when I learn it manually. Ooh, okay. 1 second. I'm shuffling some windows around. I have to do my own research now. Fisherman Tully. Alright, I'm clearly just stalling for time so that, you know, I have more opportunities for Fisherman Tully to call me. That's definitely it. Oh no! Ampharos doesn't even learn Thunderbolt normally. At least in this gen. Oh, I get Discharge. Okay. That's acceptable. And I'm actually... Okay, I get it at 34. So... I think I'm still 3 levels away from that, but at least it's not super far off. Alright, time to deal with you. But we're making a comeback here. I can see that. I mean, I have Polaris in the front just because it still needs to catch up a little. I mean, I probably could put other things at the lead for this just so I don't have to swap for type advantage. I don't know. I guess if I'm taking too much damage from swapping in, then maybe. And oh, it's a muck, which is blank backwards. Fortunately, it's not very well. I don't know. It withstood a Psybeam, so I'll give it credit for that. I think it's more of a physical defensive tank. Are you kidding me? That was 1 minimize. You guys aren't the best at clocking damage, are you? God, don't get cute. Wasn't trying to be. Hello. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, there's a password? Cool. Good to know. I wonder where I'm going to need to use that. Two trainers, Pokemon are their beloved partners. It's terrible how Team Rocket is trying to control Pokemon. Yeah, remember when, you know, the goal of the evil team was just to control Pokemon, or just generally be evil? That's no bueno. I don't I don't like this matchup. Oh, jerk. How dare you inconvenience me? Well, if they have more Magnemites, I might have to... I might have to finish the fight with Apollo. Because clearly it's too much of an inconvenience to use a paralyzed heal mid-fight. And surprise, surprise, another Magnemite. Would it kill you to have some variety in your team? Although I'm pretty sure he could have magnetons at this point. Oh no, it's level 30. Okay. I mean, we're getting close to that point, right? Close-ish. Yeah, level 27. Just a few levels away. I took you too lightly. Alright, I should probably go back and fight this guy or gal. It's a bit difficult to tell from their field sprites. Oops. Bag. I wanted to heal. Nope. Not what I wanted to select. Alright, I have cured the paralysis. I've been given strict orders. See, look at all the wonderful experience there is here. Honestly, it kind of feels like the game was holding out on me. Go from having like very little experience to, you know, a ton of it. Oh, wonderful. I just have a ton of it, like right near the end. Okay, well, let's see what else you got. Zubat. Yeah, sure, I'll switch. I have a goal now. I want to get Asterius to 34. I almost wish that they had Golbats instead of Zubats, because then the experience yield would be better. Hey. Got 2 levels. How about that? Oh, a Rattata. Finishing with your strongest Pokemon, I see. Yeah, the downside of having both the rocket hideouts pretty much back to back is that we're seeing a lot of the same Pokemon. Okay, so it looks like there's more stuff to the right. I guess I'll head over that way. Let's see, where are... That's a weakness of like every single evil team in the series, to be honest. Alright, yeah, we'll go and face these guys over here. Imagine if they were competent. Now that's a scary thought, isn't it? Oh. Speaking of competent. Would you stop that? Ow. This isn't good. Problem is, it could just use it again if I don't take it out. I was strong enough to one-shot it. I was not comfortable though. Okay, well I guess I'm healing again. Ah, frick. That's okay. I have some money, I think. Team Rocket Boss has locked himself in, but the director can open it. Oh. Oh, I don't have the card key. I guess I know which way I'm going now. Alright, what's the fourth floor? Production. Ooh. How much do you want to bet? Alright, yeah, I'll just take this out with Polaris. I'm strong enough. I have the power. Oh, hey, guess what? They finally took my advice and started packing Golbats. How about that? Oh, and just the perfect level, too. Okay, was that really... I guess that was really necessary. Are you having fun yet? He's trying. Honestly, if I wanted to be lazy, I could probably just do these with touchscreen controls. They're kind of nice. Honestly, especially for these long battles, it could make a really nice difference. Yeah, I guess I actually have to click on the screen in order to advance the text, though. The one downside. It still requires some input. Peekaboo. Oh, you know what? I probably should have... I probably shouldn't have led with Polaris. Oh, no. You have a Porygon. That was not what I was expecting. How would you like to be chopped in half? I forget what Porygon's moveset even does. To be perfectly honest. Absolutely nothing. I mean, at least it's unique, I guess. Okay, let's see what else is on this floor. Is there something at least? Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me! Oh, they lack music. It enriches people's hearts and their souls. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. Okay, well, you're clearly a Team Rocket person. Boo. Oh! Okay, so apparently it's Proton John who's the leader of the radio tower mission. Oh, it's Snake backwards. I wasn't planning on using attack. Intimidate me all you like. Players is actually pretty close to catching up. Oddish, okay, that's a nope. We're getting out of there. Hey, Kenya, you can do something. Another Ekans. Yeah, we'll just go for type effectiveness. Now, I'm kind of running low on side beams, though. Just swap again. I feel like there's really not much to say about these fights. Just kind of getting through them. They're not particularly challenging. Alright, level. 2 levels. Oh, look at that speed increase. It's busy work. I mean, I need the experience. I'll take it where I can get it. Oh, hey, look, it's Mom again. Probably bought another item. Oh, I can't advance this with... Nope, there we go. I can click on it. You know, you could just say, like, bought item and then hang up, and that would be sufficient. Alright, well, this is the last floor. Oh, look who it is. Probably Proton. I am the director. Oh, you're impersonating the director. Oh, it's Petrol. Oh wow. 6 Pokemon. How about that? Are you sure you're allowed to have that many Pokemon? I feel like that's kind of above your pay grade. Yeah, these Pokemon are, yeah, that was a low 30 coughing right there. Wheezing. Oh, joy. It's a level 32 Wheezing. Might not take this out. Yeah, this is about the time where I could use Psychic. Ugh. Oh, that's problematic. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna swap it out. Be annoying if he has more poison types, which is entirely possible. Also, I didn't realize that's still gonna hurt me. Oh, great! I did not think that through. It doesn't hurt you if the battle ends, but battle's not over. You know what? Hercules is probably a good backup. Coughing. Great. You're just gonna have all freaking coughings. It's gonna be inconvenient for me to... Are you kidding? Freaking physical defense, man. Yeah, honestly, that might have made this a lot more annoying. So if he just has a bunch of poison types, then he totally does. Ugh. And I'm gonna stay in on lowered accuracy. Why? Man. No, it's under status healers. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of figured you might do that. Alright, yeah, you need less than 50. Alright, the only problem is that, like, now I need to swap into it, which means I could very possibly get poisoned again. Or that could happen. Well, you're certainly being annoying, I'll give you that. It's literally going to be all poison types. Just like 5 coughings and a wheezing. No! Why? Great. Fine. You want to play it like that, you'll play it like that. I'll attack this turn. If it keeps on lowering my accuracy, then I'll swap again. I mean, it's just a nuisance, is all it is. Are you losing? What gave you that idea? I don't know. I'm torn between needing experience and that was an extremely bland fight. Oh, you stashed him in the underground warehouse, far end of Goldenrod Tunnel. Oh, do we have to rescue him before we can get to the office? I think we might because we didn't get the key card. So we might have to get the key card from him. I guess that gives me a good excuse to go and heal, though. Oh, someone inside the tower heals you? Also, why is Team Rocket so bad at taking places over? Well, they are bad at pretty much everything. Alright, so we need to go to the underground tunnel, which is totally down here. Oh. I was not expecting you to be here. The legendary Poke... never mind, I must go now. Thanks for teasing me. I inserted the basement key. More of them. Wow. Oh, this is a marathon, isn't it? Oh, the regular training levels are actually catching up. Are you kidding me? I told you before was to deceive you. I thought it would let me tail you and it would lead me to Lance. Well, he never showed up. No matter. I was planning to beat you after Lance. Silver, this is not the time. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head right now. Oh, man, really? I did heal at a good time. Oh. I could put recover to good use, maybe. Probably won't take it out. Although, problem is, he might just deal the same amount of damage that I healed, which means I could just be stuck. No, I could like very slowly work it back. Now we'll see if I need water for anything in the future. Magnemite. Well, I definitely don't want water for that. Alright, take no risks. For alligator. Man, I really wish I had discharge by now. That would be great. I'm not attacking it with a 40 power move. Hi, for alligator. Ow. Well, at least I did it half. If I did less than half, I would have been very sad. Oh no, I got ranged. Are you kidding? Oh. I think it's sad that, like, with super effective damage and stab, I did about the same amount of damage per turn as he did. Haunter. Okay. Interesting. Oh, a critical hit. Sneasel. Alright, well, I could honestly do multiple things for this, but why not burn it? Burn. Hey, why so serious? Want to know how I got these scars? The reason I'm serious is because there's kind of, you know, a mob takeover of the radio tower right now, and they've kidnapped people or are holding them hostage. Love, trust, are they really what I lack? I just don't understand. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're missing. People really don't get that I'm, like, kind of busy right now. Yesterday we were fighting a wild Weedle. Really amazing. I'm captivated by your story. He does not understand the concept of love. Free love is too tame for him. Riveting. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Alright, I'm going back to heal because I took some damage in that fight. And I'm too cheap to heal it off normally. Oh, you know what I can do? Alright, after I heal, I can pick up that item that my mom bought for me. Alright, we're getting close, though. Well, I honestly have no idea how close we are. Oh. I mean, we've basically been doing the radio tower this whole time. I came in here for you. I should probably pick up some healing items while I'm here. Oh, where do they even sell those? I forget. Not on this floor. Please tell me you just have the normal items. Cool. Oh, they're selling like hyper potions and max potions. I don't even think any of my Pokemon are close to sniffing 200 HP. I did use a revive. And I use one of these as well. Just stocking up on things while I have the opportunity. Nope, I'm good. Alright, now where was I? Trying to find the director. I really hope that this like underground basement area isn't too big. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Open one door and another closes, but you can't get where you want to go. Try me. Ew. I mean, that works on multiple levels. Ugh. No. Bad. Don't do that. Yay, more coughings. I'm not tired of seeing those. Now, honestly, like, I would be more worried about type coverage if there weren't so many Pokemon, like, all weak to specific types. Like, if you have Psychic and Fighting and, I don't know, Ghost or Dark, you're probably good for most things. Like, I guess Electric might be good for the flying types. I just don't need coverage for certain types because they just don't show up. Like, at all. Also, what was he switching into? Oops. Electric Ice is so predominant as a combo. Yeah, I should get a nice type move for the Elite Four. Be good. Should see if there's a way for me to get Ice Beam that's not the game corner. What are you sending out? I don't know. Alright, flip a coin. See, that's how checked out I am. Oh, it's Rattata. Drat. I had my cursor on Hercules too. I probably did that for a reason. You were sunk by indecision. Buddy. I have something to tell you. Okay. It's not looking too complicated so far. Full heal. So this is giving me like Final Dungeon and Persona 5 Royal vibes. Alright. So it looks like, I'm guessing the doors adjacent to the color will close if I hit that switch. Oh, you have a different trainer theme. Oh, because you're a burglar. You are a completely different trainer class. Of course it's in the second half of the game. Everything good is in the second half of the game, apparently. Not everything, but kind of feels like it at times. But you know what I probably should do? I just realized Polaris is actually caught up now. Which means, yeah, Kenya is actually the lowest level in our party now. Of course it's in the Seafoam Islands. If if I'm gonna grind for 10,000 coins at the game corner, I may as well get myself a Dratini. For all the effort that I'd be putting in to do that. Like, what's the average return that you could get from playing Voltorb Flip? Like, how many games would you have to play in order to get that? Yeah, because otherwise, like, dragon types are going to be kind of a problem. just a bit. And I suppose if I went the Dratini route, I could always fight dragon with dragon. Be slightly riskier. I mean, you know what? I haven't said this, but I could always just save scum it. I have the power of save states. I could totally cheese it. I felt like it. Okay, so I guess well, let's see. Yeah, I'll definitely need to wait a minute. This is all just open so far. This is a real maze. 100 coins for 3 sevens or 3 Pokeballs. That would still be 21 times for the Dratini alone. Yeah, so it looks like the only places that you can get the Ice Beam TM are the Game Corner and Seafoam Islands in Kanto, so that's probably not happening. At least until we get to Kanto. All right, I should take the experience share off of Polaris now. Alright, so item take. Oops. I guess that works. I mean, let's be real, I wasn't using it for normal type moves much anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna swap you into the front because I want you to get more levels. I thought about the doors are. I haven't even touched it yet. Ew, muck. Okay, well. Merlin, deal with this, please. Yeah, it's Voltorb Flip. What did you think it was? Ugh, I blew it. Oh, right, you said you're gonna tell me the secret. Oh, no way. Yeah, you can't even just straight up buy it by buying coins. That's correct. Okay, so we need to get to here. So we're gonna need to press the green one. Oh no, but that blocks the red ones. Oh no. That was really hard. Scare me if you dare. I could use some good excitement here. Yeah, I'm not scared. I figured that out faster than Kid You. I am glad that that missed. Honestly, the only downside, though, of getting a Dratini is that it takes forever to get fully evolved. Especially considering this region being this region. Oh, look at that juicy experience. Oh, and that's the other thing. Its experience curve is really slow because it's a pseudo legendary. There we go. All right, is the director in here? I hope. Oh my goodness, how much of this is there? Not needed for Elite 4 Part 1. You remember what I said about this being a marathon? Like, jeez. But it's weird. Like, these are uncharacteristically long given the rest of the game. Like, you know, routes being relatively short. Or small by comparison. I can definitely say I did not expect... Well, we still have about an hour of the stream left, but... We have more of this, and then we have to go back to the radio tower, and there's going to be a boss fight with Proton. Oh, come on. Blast it. Okay. Please tell me we're getting close, at least to the end of the warehouse. Hi. I think that's the director over there. Alright, so I expect this hench person to be named Goofy. I am disappointed. They don't even have names. They're just called Team Rocket Grunt. How sad. Mud bomb. Okay. Wheezing. Of course. I had to lock it in a position where I couldn't get past. How did I get this far? Let me show you. Nope, that is not what I wanted to click. Although, you know, maybe I should have just done it for variety's sake. Yeah, Kenya will grow quickly. I got disposed of. Sleep talk. Wonderful. Not gonna use that. You know, you're awfully trusting. You're just giving me the key card. You know, we only just met. Amulet. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? Who doesn't have anything on them right now? You know what? We're facing a lot of oops. Facing a lot of poison types, so why not? Oh right, I have a nugget to sell. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. The stuff on the ground is just junk. Take it if you want it. I would hardly consider an amulet coin junk. Okay, there's nothing else here. At least that's visible. I'm not gonna bother with the dowsing machine. Take me upstairs. Oh hey, I actually wanted to end up here. I should have gone to the second floor. Alright, well, I should be able to get some more money from trainer battles now, which is nice. Which means my mom can buy me even more items. Speaking of which. It's actually nighttime in game now. It's the first time that the game time has been accurate to real life. Well, I guess I started in nighttime because it was early morning. Alright, how's my party doing level-wise? Alright, time to put you in front. Yeah, we're doing alright. Did I heal? I don't know if I... No, I think I healed. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, all my PP's full, so I'm leaning towards yes. Oh, look, more coughings. Guess what? Cough up your money. Gulp, this is a bleak moment. Alright, you want to go home and rethink your life. Oh, guess what? My mom bought more stuff. I know it'll be useful. Uh-huh. I totally believe that. Oh. Hello. Oh, this is Proton. Yeah, you remember that like forever ago? Wait a minute, but you're not... Is there someone higher level than you then at the top? Oh. Hercules, you might want to get out of there. Yeah, that would be the reason why. Ah, you had to do it. Okay, we pulled it off. It's level 28 though. Could really use discharge right about now. That would be swell. Yep, there it is. Alright, time for it to hit. Yep. Yep. Just my luck. Wheezing. How original. You chased me this far. Dude, you had 2 Pokemon. Unless you're talking about following you from the well. In which case, yeah, sure. I followed you this far. It's not like the well is all that far from here, geographically speaking. I mean, Weezing's not a bad Pokemon, but I also have the exact thing I need to deal with it. Alright. I think a lemonade will do. We'll get 70 out of it. I actually needed more than a super potion for once. Alright, what's over here? Alright, I'll take it. Could have put like, I don't know, a water stone or something there. That would have been too good. Alright, well, for the first time, I'm taking the experience share and it's staying off. Hey, you remember from the hideout in Mahogany Town? Yeah, like literally last stream. I'm alone this time. You are correct. And yet you still have 3 Pokemon. Drat. This is unfortunate. If only I had the foresight. Okay, that's fine. Glare me all you like. Murkrow. I kind of like this line, actually. Although, admittedly, it kind of got supplanted by Corviknight in Gen 8. Like, Corviknight is probably one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon that they introduced. It's honestly, like, up there on my general rankings. Yeah, I used Honchkrow in a Diamond playthrough that I did a few years ago. It was pretty fun. Oh, well, yeah, like Corviknight's super good. Like, Steel Flying is a pretty darn good typing. Both defensively and, you know, it's decent offensively as well. Yeah, it provides a solid option for fairy types. I hate to inform you that the outcome was the same. See, look, I'm just raking in the dough now. Oh, this is cool. Who are you? Archer. You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio tower and officially announce our... You've already done that. This should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solitary training. Now, I hate to inform you, but I've already kind of beaten everyone here. Oh. Houndour. That's a Pokemon I haven't seen in a while. Well, this might be slightly risky, but chop. You're level 35. The levels are catching up with me. Or more accurately, they're surpassing me now. Jeez. Level 38. I mean, I know we've seen boss fights with... Ugh. He went first, too. This is not good. Uh-oh. I might be stuck in a heal loop. He decides to be a pain. Okay, he decided not to be a pain. Thank you for being an idiot. Although, if he does another feint attack, I might still be screwed. I had to go and say something, didn't I? And it crit. Risky play. Please help I go first. I did not go first. Can I tank this, please? No? Fuck. It's not help that this is a good Pokemon. I should expect it to be faster than me. Are you fucking kidding me? What the f... That's probably the smart thing to do, honestly. There you go. Good riddance. Ugh. Oops. Please don't get ranged. Are you... I am supremely annoyed. Wait, what? Did I only have one lemonade? Fine. I know I should probably heal the burn. Thing is, it just keeps on doing damage. I mean, I've used a Houndoom before. I believe it was on an XD playthrough. So, I mean, I know it's good. Well, guess which, of my Pokemon is still alive and kicking. Well, he doesn't really kick, he just kind of thinks about things really hard. Mind kick. Interesting. This is not going to be a good move on me at all. I wish I could check my physical attack right now and show you how not great it is. Is this really worth it for me? What I really need is Psychic. Ugh. Well, yeah, I guess the game was sort of difficult for a bit there. Like for one fight, all of one fight. Really just one Pokemon. Silver Ring. Oh. I probably shouldn't do that right now. Seriously? What else? Thanks. Thanks a lot. And of course it's my mom. Oh, I can't even interact with these? Sad. See, now I'm worried about the next gym. You've arrived at 5F. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about, like, the levels. I don't want to say spiking, but, like, there was some pretty significant level creep during this segment. I don't know if, like, I'm betting the regular trainers probably won't be that bad, but, like, yeesh. I should also probably buy some more lemonades. Apparently I don't have any right now. Oh, man. So alright. I take it now that we've done that, the gym is our next objective. Oh. Gym leader's Pokemon are 38 and 41. My team isn't even close to that, except for Apollo. Well, we did take care of the Team Rocket problem. I guess at the very least I can get to Blackthorn City and then I can maybe grind between episodes. I'll put it bluntly, I don't think there's going to be enough experience between me and the gym leader to get me up to the appropriate level without some grinding. Oh, look at how much money I have, though. I think we're okay on everything else. Alright, what floor were the vending machines on? Is it like the top floor? I'm sure I can enter the drawing. Well, actually, I don't know if I can because I think it's still the same day. Number 2 prize. Timer ball. Okay. I got something. Hooray. Here are the vending machines. I feel like soda pops are kind of don't need them. All right, let's just... Oh, you're going to make me select every time. Alright, well, I'm going to the touchscreen for this one since it's more convenient than moving the cursor. Alright, this is number 4. Alright, well, yeah, we'll pick up 5 of them. I think that's good enough. Okay. What's my strategy for the gym gonna be? Basically I need dragon or ice. Pretty much. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to the city first. And then, once I get there, I'll decide what to do. Hopefully that should get me close enough to the end of stream time. Alright. I'm gonna just kind of organize the team by general level order. I guess the one thing that I could do while grinding is get everyone up to around the same level. Hey look, I can go past now. I can also surf. Look at me. I'm gonna win for sure. Thought you might be a psychic from your sprite. Okay. Oh. Don't psychic me. Kadabra. Yeah, I'll stick with Hercules. That's a shocking loss, but I use Shadow Claw, not electric moves. It's an apricorn tree. It's a red apricorn. Okay, item, max repel. Alright. There's water, but I don't see anything of value on the other side. Okay, well, what's up here? These are both going to be progress, and it's going to be annoying. But hey, you know what? Some variety for once. How about that? Because the trainers are level 30. Ugh. Why is your defense so high? Also, that's bad-ish. Okay, I got hit twice. Oh, now I get the crit. Thanks, game. Thanks. My Pokemon are appealing? It's a bit creepy. Oh, look. Another item. Oh, hey, the time is a palindrome. Alright, seeing as you're a fisherman, I'm just going to do the smart thing and lead with... my brain died. Ampharos, that is the Pokemon. Oh yeah, I'm actually only one level away from getting Discharge. Pretty close. Quick Claw is the best. It's gonna be close. Maybe. Sea King might be worth more. Alright, I'll punch you just for good measure. Quick Claw is the best. There we go. I'm almost at 100 special attack. Yes, please. Alright, well, I definitely want to keep Thunder Wave around. Yeah, probably just get rid of Thunder Shock. I'm tired of using this move. Wonderful. Might be. One second. I can check the move description. Oh, whoops. Clicked out of the window. Oh, actually, no. Charge just works with any electric moves used next. So Discharge isn't special in that regard. So, yeah. I can see why you would think that, you know, the moves have a certain synergy in their names. Oh, okay. Well, at least the paths recombined. I'm good at Pokemon. I can see that you are too. Ace Trainer Alan. Why did I have a feeling that you'd have a Fire-type Pokemon? Just a hunch. Yeah, that might actually make a difference because I'm pretty fast. Alright, you've had your fun. Magnemite, huh? So what was that about you being good at Pokemon? You look strong. You know, you're the second person to tell me that. Mareep. I don't actually have a ground type move to deal with you. Just have to brute force it. I know I do this to people a lot, but Blossom. Okay. That's fine. Dang it. Probably should have used fly. I got lucky there. Okay. And that takes me back to the bridge with this guy. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch you out. You know what? I should probably put an item on for the Pokemon I'm not using. So given what I know about this game, there's probably not much left of this route. This isn't right. I didn't faint. Alright, time to see if there's anything up here. I don't think there will be. Oh, I stand corrected. Is this the only grass that we've seen on this route so far? Okay, Weeping Bell. Interesting. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what else is on this route. I'm curious. More Weeping Bells. Stellar. Oops. Although this is like it's only level 20, which is not gonna bode super well for grinding. And then a Bellsprout. Alright. I'm guessing it's just a combination of those and maybe some other things. And oh, there's actually more to it. Wait a minute, what? I don't remember there being a cave. Unless the city is inside. I guess we'll find out. It's not the final place to grind. Yeah, I'll need to find whatever the best place to grind is, because I think I'm gonna need to do it. Yeah, I did know. Although, actually, which one are you talking about? Because there are at least 4. Yeah, there's also the problem that Pokemon is both singular and plural. So nice having like a proper attacking move now. Felt the same way once I got Lava Plume on Apollo. I'm not going for that. I could be as annoying as the game. Just spam minimize until I'm impossible to hit. Alright, well, let's see what the sign says. Ice Path. Oh. Oh. Apparently we have longer to go than I thought. A cave that connects Route 44 to Blackthorn City. Why is it... This map is inaccurate. Oh, that's... Wait a minute. What? Hold the phone. How do I zoom out? Well, it's an ice cave. Ice Path. Well, I guess I have more left to do than I thought. In which case... Oh, man, I guess I should heal off the paralysis, shouldn't I? Just putting that off on the hopes that maybe I could get to Pokemon Center, but the game's proving me wrong. I wonder if there are going to be any good ice types in here that maybe I could catch. This is going to be sliding puzzle physics, isn't it? Joy. Alright, I'm betting a Sneasel. Delibird, okay. Wasn't that just a present? No Sneasel? Come on. Alright, well, I'm just looking into the family for a moment, because, yeah, Weeblaw's actually not half bad. Pretty good attack stat, very fast. Defenses are, yeah, kind of but it's a glass cannon for sure. What was I gonna look at? I'm gonna look at something. Learn set. So let's see. Buy the level. Yeah, learn set. The problem is it's not. No, I'm not. I'm not ending. I'm just looking up stuff online. That's why I'm not moving. Yeah, it's Icy Wind. Ice Beam is not a good move for it. Avalanche. 60 power. Man. Oh. Yeah, Sneasel is really not a good ice type user, at least in this generation. That's unfortunate. Even its dark type move pool is honestly not amazing. Night Slash. Dark Pulse is not a good move for it. That's kind of disappointing. Not that I can get one in here. More Delibird. Is this entire area just gonna be Delibird? Also, what? Oh, it's flying, that's why. It's like, why isn't that super effective? That should be super effective, right? Oh, in that case. Yeah, you can hold on to the experience share for now. Oh, sure, why not? Fuzzy pickles. Cool. Yay, I love ice puzzles. This probably isn't gonna get me there, is it? Nope. Wait, what? I probably have to go to the right and start over. Oh, I can just go. I hope that does not get me over there. Nope, that still is not it. Where can I get to it from? Alright, if I dead end on the north side. I guess on the south face of that rock up there. There we go. Jinx. Okay, I guess I'll go up here first. I might want to throw up a repel. Oh, hello. You know, Crobat would honestly probably be a decent pick for this generation. Well, I guess I can grab it for you also before I forget. I'm gonna throw up a repel just to make my life a little bit easier. That's one thing I haven't been buying. More repels. Okay. Oh, duh. Okay. I thought that was going to be harder than it was. Waterfall? Really? Interesting. Well, there's only one Pokemon that's going to be able to go on. I guess I'm probably getting rid of Bubble Beam for it. Wait a minute. Would he have prevented me from passing until I got it? Bit hard to tell. Because obviously that seems important, being an HM and all. Oh boy. Boulder pushing puzzles. Yay. Well. This is gonna be fun to do with the joystick. Okay, I can do it from the left side. Although I can't get around to that. Oh, I did it bad. Wait a minute, what? No. There would have been no way for me to push it in from the bottom side. Unless... Yep, I can... Okay. We're good, I think. We have just enough space to maneuver. Right here. The boulder fell down. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that or not. Probably need to push down all the boulders before I can do this properly. Okay, so I need to find a way. Oh, I can. Well, no, I can't push this right. Oh, I can push it. All right. I think I see the path that I need to take this boulder on. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that out. Oh, wonderful. Okay, 2 out of 3, I think. All right. Okay, yeah, I can just do left, not left again. That would be bad. Don't do that. So then I'd have to reset the room, and I don't want to do that. All right, so I have to push this down and then back up. Yay. All right, this better be important. Okay. So what did this actually get me? Wait a minute, what? Is there a hole there? Oh no. In. This is not the time. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to beat me. I'm being brutally honest. There wasn't a boulder that I missed up there, was there? That did nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but I can't get the item from there, though. Yeah, see, like, if I had put a boulder here, then I would have been able to get the item there. Where can I even go from here? Oh, I can get down here. What does that even do for me? Basically nothing. Excellent. Radical. You dare disturb my lair? So you dare bring light into my lair? You must die. That was totally worth it. Oh, can I even get to the middle? Oh my god, seriously? Game? Please? Fine, you asked for it. That did literally nothing for me. Cool. Alright, did I just miss one of the boulders? Throw up another repel. hoping I totally missed a boulder. Okay, we got that. Do I have to go all the way around? I totally do. Yay, puzzles. Oops. Alright, where does this put me? Cool. Right where I wanted to be. Alright, so that means I can do a stop on the right side of this one, and that's how I get to the middle. That was not it, I think. Or that works too. Wait, what? I didn't need the boulder for that one, did I? Oh, are you... No. What is this? I did. It just put you in the wrong place. Oh, wait. Is that a place that I can only get to by falling down that particular hole? A never melt ice. Supposedly. Boost the power of ice type moves. Ugh. I suppose I could come back and get this with another Pokemon. Can bring back Tom Fox. We are on the lowest floor right now. So I was looking, I was kind of... Really? Alright. I assume this is for getting an item. What? Oh. Okay, I just need to line up the right tile. There we go. Avalanche! Oh, that's physical, isn't it? I don't even think it's that strong. Let's take a look. Avalanche. Oh, 60 power. 60 power physical. Inflicts double damage if the user has been hurt by the foe on the same turn. Eh, could be not half bad. None of my Pokemon can learn it. Great. Oh, splendid. Okay, so I need to push this down to a certain point in order to be able to get to the Pokeball. Clearly, so let's see, which one can I actually get to? I think it's fine if I just push it down one. That was real hard. Oh, and there's an item. I was wondering how I got to this. They're giving me all the EV raising items. Oh, you again? Alright, well that was easy to figure out. Wait, you didn't even turn around. That's kind of rude. Oh no. Shove. All right. Where to go from here? That is a question. Let's see. I need to. Nope, that is not where I want to end up. How do I get there? Vexing. So I could stop. Oh. Wait a minute. No, that does not get me where I need to go. Okay, I can do a stop on the lower right rock somehow. So I need to get stuck on like the north side of that rock, but oh, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. PP up. You know, I'm really bad about using those items. There's no reason not to use them on something. Oh. Honestly, I had completely forgotten this Swineup was a Pokemon that was in this generation. And it was the 7th gym. It wasn't even that long ago. You could get Mamoswine in this game. Now the critical question. Why? Oh, Ice Fang is like the strongest physical ice move that it learns by leveling up normally. Oh, but I could get it for Earthquake. That honestly wouldn't be a bad thing to have it for. Let's see, anything else that I can learn? Suppose it would also be a good user of Avalanche. Kind of tempted to at least catch this, just to have it as an option. Let's see. I want to see how good its stats are. Let's see. It's like 450 for Piloswine. Mamoswine is 530, 130 attack stat. Yeah, that's actually really good. You know what? I'll give it a shot. So I'll do a Thunder Wave. I don't know why I thought to do a Thunder Wave. It's ground. Go me. I also just wasted my chance to... You're joking. I also just wasted my chance to use a Quick Ball. By the way. I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball. Pray to the RNG gods. Hey, hey. Give a nickname. Sure. All right. What do we name it? Honestly, I have no idea what would be like a good mythology-based name for this. No. That's mean. I'm sorry. Zeus like turning into a bull. It's a bit of a stretch. Apparently its Japanese name is Mamu. Let's see. Might take me a moment to come up with something. Yeah, I could go for like Minotaur. I don't know if Minotauros would fit. Actually, it might. They're fairly generous with the Pokemon names. That actually would fit. I think I'll just go with like Minotaur though. What is it, Brent? Oh yeah, I've got all the time in the world. Okay, well I didn't know where, but thank you for telling me. Alright. So, yeah, I think I might try to... 1 minute. I have to remember how to... I have to remember how to get to the one rock that I was at. Oh crap, I'm frozen. Good thing I can run from battles while I'm frozen. Alright, I'm close to the end. I'm just gonna swap one of my other Pokemon in. Yeah, I'll just do Hercules. There we go. Hey, look, the exit. Okay. Oh, more trainers? Seriously? Where does the map say I am? I want to know. Oh, cool. I'm just, like, in the city. Oh, you know what? This must be the path on the map leading to the city. You are not a trainer. I thought you were going to be a trainer. We made it. A quiet mountain retreat. Alright, time to talk to everyone. No. Even if I had one, why would I want to trade it for a Dodrio? Oh, apparently my Heracross doesn't like me all that much. Oh, at least, you know, a lot. Oh, apparently none of my Pokemon are satisfactory. Alright, well, first step, let's just hit up the Pokemon Center before I... about it much. I mean, I've had like a few faints, but they've been spread out. Oops. Oops, not move items. All right, so the only thing is like I'm gonna have to bench one of my Pokemon if I want to raise this. This is part of somewhat of a problem. Like which Pokemon do I bench? I mean, I would say probably the Pokemon that I'm using the least right now is Kenya, but kind of need it to fly. I mean, I suppose I can always take it out when I need to like fly around places, but yeah. Okay. So you're in the party now. Welcome to the party. Doesn't take a lot of faints to lose friendship. Yeah. I don't remember the specifics. Oh, oof. Wait a minute. I need to make sure I have the right learn set. I can have ancient power as an egg. Just not learn it naturally by leveling up. Oh no. Do you have to breed it and get an egg with ancient power on it in order to be able to get its final evolution? By leveling up. By breeding. I think the only way to get a mammoth swine is by breeding. Well, that puts a damper in my plan. Why do all the evolutions in this game have to be so inconvenient? Oh, duh. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, I mean, it's a level 1. I don't know why I completely forgot about Move Tutor. Oh, wait a minute. Behind... That's not Victory Road, is it? Yeah, that's so random. Like, why doesn't it just learn it through level up? I don't know. I guess that's a way of making you use the move learner. All right, I think I have multiple of these. Do you give me some orange berries? No? Okay. The movie learner is here. I thought they said deleter. You mean the one that's literally right to the left of this? Oh, well, that's convenient, I guess. I also just noticed that this has 3 tabs to it. I seal full heal. Okay, I said I was gonna get repels. I should get repels. And yeah, I think we're good. All right, what do you have? Something good, please. Hey, although didn't the Safari Zone already have dusk balls? I mean, still. And I could figure this out because they should be in my pocket. Yep. Yeah, but it's a worse value though. Oh, okay, I see how this works. Oh yes, I remember now. What? Oh, you're the move deleter. Now, I do not need any moves forgotten right now. I'm the Pokemon Move Maniac. I know every move that Pokemon learn while they're leveling up. Ah, there we go. It'll cost you heart skill. Where can I get heart skills? Route oh, that's in Kanto, isn't it? You can also get them through Rock Smash. Pokeathlon Dome. Yeah, I'm probably not doing that. Oh, you can get them by pickup. Interesting. Alright, this the end of the stream is going to turn into me trying to find information on things to see if I can, like, make my plans work. Okay, where can I find you, Love Disc? In Heart Gold Soul Silver, Route 27, that is Kanto. Okay, so I'm not getting it from that. I don't have anything with pickup. I think my only way, like the only way for me to get a heart scale is via rock smashing. So I think the best place to do that is Cyanwood. Oh, yeah, Furret. Furret has pickup, but that would... it's not going to be any better than Rock Smash. I don't think. Because that would just require, like, running around and hoping that I get it from pickup. You know, I could look up the chance of that. Gen 4, Heart Gold Soul Silver. So it's based on level of the Pokemon and the chance of... Can it, Liz? I'm busy right now. The chance of getting it... First things first, it would... yeah, there's no way I'm doing it through pickup because it would need to be 51 or higher just to have a 4% chance. That ain't happening. Wait a minute, what? You can get Grass Knot? You can get Earthquake from pickup? 91 to 100, a 1% chance. So, like, the best chance of getting it would be a 10% chance at 71 or higher. So yeah, that's that ain't happening. So I guess realistically my only option is to try to get it through Rock Smash. At least right now. Okay, please, does it tell me the item chances from rock smashing stuff? Trying to find it. Ugh. I don't really care what Pokemon learn it. It's oh. Okay, so I would have to go to Cyanwood. I really hope that Cyanwood has it. Let's see. Heart scale found but randomly by smashing breakable rocks. Okay, cool. So Cyanwood is a valid spot to grind for that. Excellent. So that's heart scale, rock smash. So I need to trade it in to relearn ancient power on Swinub. Needed to evolve into Mamoswine. The good news is that once I get ancient power and also Piloswine, I can have a Mamoswine. So realistically, I can have a Mamoswine at level 34. You know, presuming that I grind to get the heart skill. So yeah, that seems like a probably the best option that I would have for taking care of dragon types. How's the move teacher? Oh, you teach. Oh, is this the Draco Meteor? This is gonna be like the ultimate. Yep. Oh boy, what even is this move again? Can I get to Route 32? Isn't that in Kanto? Yeah, it's the fire equivalent of Hyper Beam. So that, like, I think all of the starters can learn those. Can I get to... Oh, yeah, Route 32 is in Johto. Okay. So you're saying there's a heart scale on that route? Now let's see. I'm looking at the page, you know. I can drop the 30. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, given the gym. And, you know, the whole reputation that this area has. Let's see what else. That's a sign. Okay, yeah, I could grab that before ending the stream. Oh boy, we're at like 2.5 hours. Claire, our gym leader, is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for a run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Yeah, I think I would probably have a tough time right now. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, one thing that I could also do off-screen, I could go back and get the... I think I already went in here. I could go back and get the Never Melt Ice. Because that would actually be good on Mamoswine. Okay, this is just a ledge. Alright, time to see if there's anything on this ledge. Nope. Okay, I assume this is going to be leaving town. Yeah, alright. So that being the case, guess what I did? I benched my flying Pokemon. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to do on stream for tonight is get the Heart Scale and teach Ancient Power to Swinub. And then off stream, I will do some grinding. I'm probably going to get everyone up to at least 38, if I had to imagine. To be in decent shape for the gym and beyond. And then that, well... The problem is if I level up Swinub off screen, I could just go from having a Swinub to a Mamoswine. What to do about that? Well, you know what? I suppose I could always like get it up to. I don't know. This is tough. I don't know why I'm trying to swap it. I would like to show the level up on screen. Yeah, Mamoswine's available in this game. It's a Gen 4 Pokemon. So, Piloswine evolves into Mamoswine when leveled up, knowing Ancient Power. So yeah, it should be possible to get one in this game. It exists. I mean, unless there was some really dumb restriction that like you couldn't. Wait a minute, there's a Pokemon Center here, isn't there? No. Okay. Yeah, unless there was some sort of dumb restriction where it's like, oh, you don't have the national dex yet, so you can't get it. But I can't imagine that it wouldn't be just part of this dex. Yeah, it says 197. I assume that I probably can get it. I don't have any context to know. But... Oh, regional dex. How did I misread that as national dex? I have no idea. Okay, I need to... Oh. In order to go south, I have to go west. Oh, please tell me I can avoid the grass. Ah, frick. I did. I think it just gives me a chesto berry, which, I don't know, I should have taken it. You'll pay for your insolence. Alright, well, how is this for a compromise? If I evolve it off screen, I'll record the evolutions and then play the video at the beginning of the next stream. How does that sound? I should probably just repel. Our game. Hi, I'm Whooper. Oops, that was grass, wasn't it? Alright, I think... Okay, I need to find out where it is. In the small rock, in the water to the east of the fisherman. Okay, I need to go to the bridge. That's what I thought. I knew it was going to be surfing related. I think that's the rock. That looks very suspicious to me. Game, please. That is not the rock. Are you kidding me? Todd. I am awake. Yeah, it's amazing how much progress I've made. I've only been at this for not even a day. Wait, what? What? Okay. Fine. You know, when it said in the rock, I thought it was going to be, like, actually in the small rock. Apparently I was wrong about that. Alright, you know what? While I'm on the topic of this, even though I definitely should be ending the stream, let me get back to... I'm sorry, I want to look at the learn set again. Earthquake at 40. Yay. I like that. Oh, okay. You know what I just realized? If I'm going back into the cave, guess who I need to take out? Oh, who am I gonna bench? I think you're probably not gonna be as useful here. Why is the box so awkward in this game? I think it's because of the button layout. I'm just not used to the button layout. Alright, so to reiterate, just because I'm actually going to be ending the stream now, in between streams, I will go back to the Ice Path, and I'm going to get the Never Melt Ice. And I will also do some grinding to get, you know, everyone up to snuff for the upcoming gym. And I think that should be it. So with the current strategy that I'm going with, I am not planning on relying on Voltorb Flip. So yeah, I'm happy about that. All right, so let's see. I think I will leave you at the entrance to the Ice Path. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so let's see. Raid targets. See if they're still live. They are. Haha. All right. Well, we're gonna be raiding Shadow Zero. I think our raid message should be meet your Houndoom. I had that ready like from the moment that we finished that fight. I just want you to know. Hint, the person you're watching. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Oh wow, this has been the longest stream. Was not expecting that to be the case. All right, I'm gonna send you over to Shadow. Thanks for tuning in. All right, commence the raid.